Tears in the palace, the difficult decision facing Princess Léonor and Prince Christian. The grand halls of Europe's most storied palaces often echo with laughter, music, and the soft murmur of royal duty. But behind the velvet curtains and golden thrones lies a story the public rarely sees, a story of heartbreak, love, and impossible choices. And today, that story belongs to Princess Léonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark, two young royals whose intertwined destinies have captivated an entire continent. Rumors of their closeness have swirled for months, if not years. Whispers of late-night phone calls, private letters exchanged across borders, and stolen glances at official events have only fueled speculation that the future Queen of Spain and the future King of Denmark share something deeper than friendship. But as both approach the age where royal duties begin to outweigh personal dreams, the couple faces a crossroads that could change their lives, and their countries, forever. A love written in the stars. It all began quietly. Princess Léonor, polished and poised, has spent her teenage years preparing to inherit one of Europe's oldest thrones. Prince Christian, equally well-groomed for kingship, has been balancing public appearances with his growing sense of independence. Their first meeting, insiders say, wasn't at a glamorous gala or royal summit, it was at an informal European royal gathering where young heirs were encouraged to forge bonds for the future. And forge a bond they did. According to palace sources, Léonor and Christian found common ground instantly. Both understood the loneliness of being born to rule, of having every smile analyzed, every move scrutinized. They spoke of duty, tradition, and the heavy expectations that come with their birthrights, but also of music, art, and dreams of a more modern monarchy. What started as friendship soon blossomed into something tender and genuine, a quiet love that had to exist behind palace doors. But love in royal circles has never been simple. The burden of the crown. Princess Léonor's path is firmly defined. As Spain's heir presumptive, her role as the future queen is unquestionable. She is already undertaking military training, public service, and constitutional education. Every appearance she makes is carefully curated to project strength, dedication, and grace. Prince Christian, meanwhile, faces his own pressures. The eldest son of Crown Prince Frederick and Crown Princess Mary, Christian will one day take the Danish throne, a role steeped in centuries of tradition. Denmark's monarchy, though modern, still carries a strong expectation that its future king must remain close to the Danish people, represent national unity, and, above all, uphold the image of stability. If the two were to pursue a relationship openly, the implications would ripple far beyond themselves. A union between two reigning houses, Spain and Denmark, could alter diplomatic relations, cultural ties, and even constitutional expectations. Such a relationship, though romantic in storybooks, is fraught with real-world complexities in 21st-century Europe. A decision that could change everything. In recent weeks, speculation has intensified that the young couple is facing a critical choice, to continue their relationship in secrecy or to part ways before their futures become too entwined. According to insiders close to both royal households, discussions have become emotional. One confidant of the Spanish royal family reportedly described Léonor as torn between her heart and her crown. Christian, known for his easy charm and protective nature, is said to be struggling with the idea of letting her go, especially after years of quiet connection. There are even whispers that the two families have been made aware of their bond. While neither the Danish nor Spanish royal households have issued any official comment, observers have noted a distinct shift in tone. Both Léonor and Christian have appeared more reserved during recent public engagements, their expressions thoughtful, their usual youthful brightness dimmed. Could it be that both are preparing for the heartbreak that duty demands? When love meets legacy, royal history is full of love stories that ended not with a kiss, but with a sacrifice. From Princess Margaret's doomed romance to King Edward VIII's abdication, the tension between personal happiness and royal obligation is an age-old struggle. For Léonor and Christian, that same struggle may now define their generation. Princess Léonor has often spoken of her deep sense of duty to Spain. In speeches, she emphasizes unity, progress, and service. Prince Christian, following in the footsteps of his father and mother, has shown a quiet maturity beyond his years. He is aware that his choices will one day reflect on his nation. For the two young royals, love is not just about emotion, it's about balance. Could they, perhaps, find a way to maintain their bond privately while honoring their responsibilities publicly? Or must they accept that some love stories, no matter how sincere, are not meant to be lived in the light of day? A moment of tears in the palace. Those closest to the royal circles describe a recent moment that has left many emotional. During a private family event in Spain, Léonor was reportedly seen with tears in her eyes after a phone call, believed to be from Christian. The moment was fleeting, but it has since become the stuff of legend among royal watchers. If true, it would not be the first time palace walls have witnessed royal tears. For centuries, monarchs and heirs alike have been forced to choose between love and legacy. And while modern audiences may wish for a fairy tale ending, real life inside royal palaces rarely allows such freedom. One courtier reportedly summed it up best: "They are two hearts trying to find each other across a sea of duty." The world watches and waits. As Léonor continues her studies and prepares for more public duties, and Christian steps further into his role as Denmark's young prince, the world watches with fascination. Social media platforms buzz with hashtags like Léonor and Christian and Royal Love Story, as fans share edits, photos, and theories about the pair. Royal experts caution that both are still incredibly young and that any future between them would require patience, understanding, and the delicate dance of diplomacy. But that hasn't stopped their story from becoming one of the most talked about royal narratives of the decade. Whether they end up together or apart, Léonor and Christian represent something deeper than just romance. They embody a generation of royals redefining what it means to lead, with compassion, humanity, and emotion. The heart of the crown. In the end, Tears in the Palace is not just a story of heartbreak, it's a story of courage. It is the quiet bravery of two young people standing at the intersection of love and duty. It is the recognition that sometimes, the hardest decision is not choosing between right and wrong, but between what you want and what the world needs you to be. As night falls over Madrid and Copenhagen, perhaps both Léonor and Christian gaze at the same stars, comforted by the thought that even if fate keeps them apart, their hearts once met in a moment of true understanding. For now, their story remains unwritten, but the world will keep turning its pages, waiting to see what decision they will make when love and destiny collide once more.